Good morning. Good morning. Some of you probably had a long night last night. I ain't mad at you. If you're watching this later, give me a brief and I'm gonna kick this thing off. For the two people who's up at this hour, including you watching this later, I want to chop it up real quick. The Reckoning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I want to have a brief, so I'm gonna try to like really hit a couple nails real quick. But I want to wait, see if we can get a couple more individuals before I get started. Reckoning, you working now? You got your day started already? My work night is just ending, you feel me? My work night is just ending. I was hoping I'd be able to go home and get a couple hours of sleep before on the road already. I'm just not getting off work. Are you on the road already? Oh, you on the road already? So check me out. So what are your professional life goals? We're having this conversation now because we're not going to be able to do our Friday/Saturday thing today due to the celebration of my baby girl graduating high school, getting ready for college. Oh, you do pest control already? That's what's up. That's what's up. You've been doing it for a minute? So what are your professional life goals? What are your professional life goals? What are your professional life goals? Okay, we have 8 in here this morning. That's what's up. That's what's up. I thought it was just gonna be me, the Reckoning, and 1 or 2 other individuals. 20 years? Wow. You've been doing that for a minute. Congratulations. 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 Man, that's big right there, man. Your own business, that's what's up. So, what are your professional life goals? The reason why I ask, because so many individuals hate their jobs. They hate doing what they do, but like they don't have any professional life goals. And obviously I can't speak for everyone. Some of you might do, but know that although you have not accomplished or achieved that goal yet, does not mean that it's not possible. I started a business in 2012. That's what's up, man. That's good, man. That's really, really good. That's really good. And you still at it too? That's what's up. So what are your professional life goals? Like, we can't, like, one of my sayings is, not saying this is any of you, but one of my sayings is, based on my perspective, there's no point of complaining about anything if you're not going to do anything about it. So many people complain about their jobs. They go to work complaining. While they're at work, they're complaining. When they leave work, they still complaining. There have to be misery for someone to complain about their jobs and not doing anything about it. I mean, wouldn't y'all agree? So if that's you, like, we have to know complaining not going to change anything. If anything, it's causing more stress on us. It's weighing us down every single day. No wonder why we're not motivated. No wonder why we don't really have energy for nothing else. Like, because we we deposit all of our energy into the focus of how much we dislike where we are. How about we redirect that energy and put it in where it's going to create a new or create a change for us professionally? Because if complaining have not changed anything yet, it's not going to change nothing ever. So what are your professional life goals? Like, seriously. And as I've said before, is like, you have to figure out what that is, because it's not going to be an overnight success. It's not going to be easy through and through. It may take a little bit of time. So it's best to get started on it now. It's best to get started on it now. Like, I've been in the trucking industry since March 2012. I received my CDL. First 2.5 years, cool. Into the third year, I no longer wanted to drive anymore. But guess what? I'm still doing it. I'm still driving. Now, I blame that on God, and I mean that respectfully, because trucking job number 2, I was there for like my first month there. I was applying for other jobs. Look, it's not about me. I'm just giving you a demonstration that it's not going to be an overnight success. It's not going to be an overnight transition going from one job to the next doing the same thing, and you're still going to get burnt out. So like, that does not count. You might get paid a little bit more, cool, bet you can do a little bit more, but that little more that you're doing that you may be wasting the money on because you can breathe a little bit more now is defeating the purpose. Put that towards whatever that future financial goal or professional goal is. Invest it in a course, program, certification, degree, whatever it is that's going to get you one step closer to not just achieving your professional goals, but getting you out of where you are now, or that will position you to get promoted to doing what you want to do where you are, whatever it is. Because I guarantee you, that little pay bump, and you still doing what you don't want to do, you just at a different job, you still gonna get burnt out. You still gonna get to a point where it's like, man, I hate this. But the damning thing is, if we don't have no professional goals and we just kind of flow with it. And then when we get that raise or whatever that is, guess what? We gonna probably end up not doing right or well with that because we don't have no goals in mind. We just here winging it. So with me, as I was saying, since 2012, like going into my third year in the trucking industry. Hold on for a second. Okay, so as I was saying, as I was saying, remember, it's not about me. I'm just trying to show you whatever your professional goals are. Like, it's not going to be overnight, so you need to figure out what that is so you can get started now. Again, I've been in the trucking industry since 2012. Going into my third year, I no longer wanted to drive no more. My second trucking job, I was there for 2 years. 2 or 3 weeks after I started there, God kept me there for 2 additional years, which I was there for like 2 years and a month without getting, I think I got like 2 callbacks. The first one was around the 2-year mark, and I think like a week or 2 later, that's when I got another call where I ended up going with that job. But 2 years of going through it, no callbacks or nothing. I know why God kept me there, though. I know now. So my point is, it's not going to be overnight. Can you imagine yourself going to a job, like wanting something new, wanting something different, want to do something better? And it's like you go to this place and it's like misery every single day. Like, what are you going to do to change it? Yes, I'm still driving in the trucking industry, like, where I work at now, like, best job I've ever had. Do I care to drive no more? I don't. But being off from my injury since September, I just went back to work 2 weeks ago, something like that. That gave me a second wind to where, like, now I'm driving, like, I'm actually cool with it for now. But I know I'm going to get to that point again to where, like, I no longer want to drive anymore. Now, again, I don't want to drive now, but because I had that break, it gave me a little more patience. It gave me a little more wind. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm cool for now. But because I know I'm going to reach that point again, the company I work at, it's the best job I've ever had, so I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, but even with me knowing and being aware of this, what I'm encouraging you all to do, like, I'm working on things myself. Because I know it's going to come to a point. So I need to make sure I'm in position to do what's next. And what are your professional life goals? Like, if you don't listen to me, for you, the one that's here now, well, it might still be the reckoning. The reckoning, if it's not you, if it's someone else, how do you feel about your job? I got maybe like 5 more minutes. I'm going to have to hop off. Maybe 7. How do you feel about your job? Oh, we got 3 now. So 4 now. How do you feel about your job? You might be like, dude, it's too early for this. Listen to me. If you don't like your job sucks, you hate what you're doing, it's never too early to have this conversation. In fact, it's too late that we're having this conversation, because, like, this is something that should have been talked about years ago if you've been going through this for years now. But the good thing about it, it's too late, as in, we should have been talking about this. We should have been working towards something by now. However, it's not too late to get started. So you may feel like it's too early for this conversation. Man, if you're here, I don't believe in luck. I don't believe in chance. I don't believe in none of that, because we have a sovereign God who controls everything. You hear for a reason. It's not too early to have this conversation. My brother said I feel good about it. It's recession proof. Let's go. Let's go. I love it. It's always gonna be bugs, my brother. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? We always gonna need pest control. And that's for real. That's what's up. Okay. Man, that's stay at it. Stay at it. So for you, my brother, um, I imagine we somewhere around the same age, right? I'll be 43 in November. Like the like like what you're doing, can you see yourself doing? Let's go. Can you see yourself doing that at 60? You might can. Um like what does that look like though? What does that look like though? You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's just, and that's just for all of us. Like, we have to look in the future, like, because, dude, like growing up, I don't remember these conversations. You feel me? Like, I know Tijon, like, always put money away for a rainy day. I remember she, like, always saying, handle your business, like, take your tickets and credit and stuff like that, and tickets because I had like a whole lot of them at one time. You know, you don't want to know how. In fact, I'll tell you, between KPS warrants and I forget the other warrant, altogether, about 60 of them joints that I racked up. I racked up over a few years. So guess what? Before I got my CDL, I had to start getting at them joints. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I speak about decisions. I speak about decision making. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I can give you a whole history, backstory of my foolishness and antics. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's why when I be chopping it up with y'all, like, man, it'd be real. Like, it be coming from a place of, hey, I can relate. You feel me? Let's go. I love it. Same. My mom did teach me about credit saving, but I had to figure it out. Yep. I will go with it. For sure, it's all love. Like, it's my heart. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's one of them type of deals. Like, even now, you know what I'm saying? Like, what does the future look like? Like, can you, not you per se, the reckoning, just all of us, like, generally speaking, can we see ourselves doing what we're doing the next 5-10 years? And if we say yes, how do we feel about that though? Like, if it's because, like, I mean, I get paid pretty well, I ain't mad, but that's gonna get old. That's gonna get old. And look, so my third trucking job, my first in orientation, first day or two, I learned to never put my future in the hands of man. Meaning, they took 20 or 30% of their pension. They took like 2 or 3 weeks of their vacation. Like, and there was something else. That was in 2016. I started there. 2016. I started there. They just closed the doors They just closed the doors on that company earlier this year, I think. Y'all may know Yellow Freight Roadway, YRC. You feel me? Like cats, like it was so bad. Like cats was there, like they was waiting to retire, but they couldn't because now their social security they weren't gonna get nothing. They wasn't gonna get anything like enough to survive. So they had to work at 60 and 70 years old. And not only that, it was individuals there was waiting for that 30-year mark so they can retire and get there. Guess what? That didn't happen. So they was in a situation where they was up in age, 50 and 60 and 70 years old. Couldn't retire. And then all of a sudden, one day, they go to work. Doors are shut. So we can, and see, the thing is, like, at one point, like, they was killing it. They was making, like, amazing money. Good. But thing is, a great majority of them, because they just knew, like, they were secured, they didn't do right with their bread. So we can be like, I'm good where I'm at because they pay good. Like, I mean, I'm good. But that's not concrete. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. Lawsuit, for whatever reason, divorce between husband and wife, so company don't, like, anything can happen. Mismanaging finances, anything can happen. What if we get to our 50s and 60s and 70 years? I'm being 100. I don't plan on you feel me? I'm just saying. But what if we get up in age and then something happens? Or what if we get hurt? Anything can happen. That job that we just, oh, I'm good because I pay pretty well. What if that stops? Then what? Then what? It's going to be hard to find a job then. Some things to think about. Like, it's real. Like, I mean, just this year alone, like, you can start at the end of last year, but like just this year alone, how many companies done closed the doors? Like, how many? I know y'all have seen it on the news. I know y'all have seen it like on social media. Like going into like last year, how many doors have closed? In the trucking industry. And it's like my heart go out to them. But like, this is a reality check for each and every one of us. Like, there's no security in this. There's no such thing as job security. No such thing. None. Try to get on that roadway when I was 18, wanted to build a future, so you are spot on. That's why I went into business to control my own. Let's go. Facts. One of my biggest regret was not building. Yep. I'm telling you, it's real, man. It is real. But these are learning lessons that we had to experience. So that's why these conversations are like highly needed. So there's no such thing as, man, bro, it's too early for that. It's 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock in the morning. Hey, better now than never. Better now than never. Hold on for a second. Better now than never. So I mean that's all I have. That's all I have. That is all I have. Man, you get serious about your future. And then not to mention you don't have kids, you might be like you may be like one of them, like, you know what, I don't have kids, I'm good. Cool, that's what's up. What if one day you have kids and you're not in position and you have not been prepared? like I was not when I finally had a family or got a family, partying 15, 20 years of my life, from like looking forward to the weekend from middle school all the way until I was in my 30s. It's real. It may not be your reality now, and hopefully it will not be. But these are some things to think about. These are some things to think about because I'm one. Even if my mom would have told me all of this, but she did tell me some of this. But if she would have told me all of this, like I'm one, I still would have had to learn the hard way. You smoke weed for 20 years, man. I think we got started. What? I think 2000 and no, I'm sorry, 1990. I think like 92, 93. We started like smoking, sneaking, smoking cigarettes and stuff like that. And I think we started smoking pine somewhere around somewhere maybe like what 94, 95, 96, something like that. Oh, I hope I don't get flagged because they playing this music in the background. Let me get up out of here. Uh, Man, my video, this live might get flagged because of the music that's playing in the background. So hear me, like so yeah, like we got started early, and I think I finally stopped in what 2007, 2006 or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And we started drinking around the same time. You feel me? And it's approaching 2 years next month since the last time I had an alcoholic beverage. Praise God. I'm looking for, you know what I'm saying? Like, but like that's what we was on. That's all we wanted to do. Hang out and kick it. Hang out and kick it. Hang out and kick it. You feel me? And it costs. It costs. You know what I'm saying? So now it may not be your reality today. It may not be your reality today. But please do me a favor. Make sure it's not your reality tomorrow. Please make sure it's not your reality tomorrow. Please, because it's all good when it's happening. It's all good when it's going down. It's all good in the moment. It's all good as long, you know what I'm saying? Like, but what if one day it's not gonna be good? Will you be in position when that time comes? So some things to think about. Just sharing personal experience. Just sharing personal experience. Um, get serious, get with it. Uh, am I still muted? Am I still muted? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. Can you hear me? Let me know if y'all can hear me. Okay, cool. So so yeah, it may not be your reality now, like, but I mean, like And listen to me, like as I said, like not too long ago. Oh, okay, okay. Oh no, you good. Appreciate it. So as I was saying, I think the other day, what was I saying the other day? Oh, decisions. Like I've been making poor decisions since I was in school. That's how I ended up dropping out in the ninth grade. I started skipping. I think wasn't in my seventh or eighth grade. I think eighth grade, somewhere in there. Anyway, I've been making poor decisions for a long time. You know what I'm saying? So I know y'all heard compounding interest for decades of bad decision making. Decades. So for me to have the audacity to think that things is going to turn around overnight, I must be out my ever loving mind. So the same for you. If you've been making, if you've been making poor decisions over a number of years, that is all the more reasons why you need to get started today. That is exactly why you need to get started today, because we don't know when your breakthrough is going to be. We don't know how long that interest been compounding for you. You feel me? You know what I mean? Like, and another reason why we should expect it to happen overnight is because if it happened overnight, it's a strong possibility that whatever lesson we had to learn for us to grow and develop and mature, I can guarantee you that I can guarantee that we are not ready for. I can guarantee you we're not ready for what we really hope for right here, right now. So it's a process. We have to grow, we have to develop, we have to mature, we have to be ready, we have to be prepared, we have to be equipped. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have to be ready for the next level. So I want to encourage you, get started today, like figuring out what that is. Get started today, figuring out what that is, and be very patient. While you are being patient, you have to be consistent. And while you're going through the process, give yourself some grace, because you're gonna make mistakes. You're gonna make mistakes. You're gonna drop the ball. It's part of the learning process, so it's all good. You're gonna get discouraged, but when you feel yourself starting to get to feel this, when you feel yourself starting to get discouraged, or when you feel yourself, your spirit starting to decrease, when you feel like giving up, one thing, which is very important, do not focus on the struggle. Do not focus on the struggle. Do not give energy to the struggle. It is going to bring you down further. It's going to cause you to lose focus. is going to make you like really, you're going to start having regrets. You're going to like really like come down hard on yourself. Like you're going to like experience it in so many different ways to where it will make you give up. But know that all of that you're going to experience, all of that you're going to feel, everything that you're going to encounter, you have to. It's a part of the process. It's a part of the process. It's a part of the process. So don't look at the struggle being real as it must not be meant. Don't look at the struggle being real as it must not be for you. Don't look at the struggle the struggle being real as it must not be God's will for my life. Don't look at it like that. The struggle is meant to get it about you. Whatever God has placed inside of you. Again, He's preparing you for the next level. So the process is going to be real. Again, no longer, like only you know how long that interest of you making bad decisions upon bad decisions upon bad decisions, only you know how long you've been making these mistakes. Only you know how long you've been making bad decisions. You know what I'm saying? So don't expect it to be overnight. Because the process is what you're going to go through, and I don't know how long it's going to take for you. Maybe it take a couple of months. I don't know. Don't rush the process though. Don't rush the process. Embrace the process and know that there's a lot of gold nuggets in that process that God is going to use to light up your future. You feel me? So that means you're going to have to cling to Him. You're going to have to surrender to a point where it's like, you know what? I'm here now. Make up in your mind, your heart, and your spirit. Lord, if this is where you want me right now, I'll embrace it. Give me your wisdom, because this ain't feeling good. But if this is where you need me to be, help me be okay with it. In fact, give me the mindset to where I don't even want to say give me the mindset that I won't give up, because that's a simple decision. And we have to know when it comes down to giving up, like it's easy not to give up, although the hell we go through, it's strongly believing that it is something brighter on the other side of this. This is what has kept me holding on for a number of years. Just believing that there is much more than this. That I'm having to go through this for a reason. And based on vision and the ideas He has given me, the blueprints and things that He has had me to write down over time, and like these are evidence. This is evidence that it is more. I just have to get on the other side of this. But because I believe His word in Scripture, His promises are true, because He can't lie, then I'm good with Allstate. I know He got me. I don't know when. I don't know how much more of this I have to go through. But I know on the other side of this, it is going to be much greater. So the faith and believing and that He's able in His promises, and the evidence that came with it, like the ideas, the visions, and just like different things like that, I developed the mindset that I need, at least right now. Whatever the levels that's to come, then I'm pretty sure it's going to have to. I'm going to have to come with another mindset, develop another mindset. But it's cool because it has sustained me and like help me throughout this. And based on this mindset that I have, like it also comes with the right perspective that I need, and how to look at the struggles to where it won't break me down. Do I still have moments? Yes. So you're gonna have moments. There's times you're gonna want to cry. Yes, you are. Make sure you have a secret place where you spend time with him, because some nights you like hit that joint and cry it out. You're gonna have to get it out of you. So if and when he wake you up in the morning, you got it out of you last night. So tomorrow, I already know what I gotta do. Like tomorrow, I'm hitting the ground running because I got that out of me last night. I always encourage you all to start your morning off in his presence. Some of those mornings, you're gonna wake up with it heavy on your heart. The like what you dealing with. In the morning, have that time to let it out. Cry to like, Lord, I don't understand this. Not questioning him, but venting respectfully and like it's I'm struggling. I'm whatever it is. Get it out. So when you leave from your secret place, it's time to get back at it. You feel me? And you might be good for the next week or two, next couple of days, or even a few hours. Don't forget, you're gonna have to let it out, so you can get back focused on what it is you need to do, instead of like literally focusing, sitting in the in the in the hell that you feel me, but giving up not an option, because that's not going to change anything. It's only going to get worse. So imagine yourself like in the middle of, I don't want to say an ocean because it's too great, but like just imagine yourself in the middle of something that's like, look, I can turn around. Like, I'm not going to die here. I have two options, because I'm not going to die here. I can either turn back around, or I'm gonna keep moving forward, because I believe on the other side of it is the land flowing with milk and honey. You know what I'm saying? Like, we will not be like Moses. You should just left us there. At least we had this. At least we had that. When the Israelites was in the wilderness, the only way to go is forward. So giving up isn't an option, because we're not going to die here. It's going to take a lot of figuring it out until like, even when God revealed things to you, there's still things that it's like we're going to bump our heads on. We're going to get things wrong until like we finally, that's it. And it's what he has either been trying to show us, or he's trying to get us to that point to actually see through his lens, not through our own. You feel me? So some things to consider. So look at your, like, know what your professional goals are. Know what your future life goals are. Like, because that's your aim. That's your direction. If you don't have any of those, you're going to be stuck in the wilderness going through it. No matter how much money you making, you're still going to be miserable. We need an aim. We need a direction. And whatever that aim is, whatever that direction is it has to be forward. So that means we have to see what forward looks like. We have to see what that looks like. So visualize into your future and believe that it's possible. Write down any and everything that you have. Whatever come to mind, whatever you see, whatever ideas come to mind, write it down. Write it down. Ask the Lord to give you vision and help you with this. Let them know, because I believe you created me to do much more, for much more. Right now I ain't seeing it. Help me. But no, with that, that's, you have to understand, like, you're doing it his way, not your way. His way, not your way. And it's not like it's a bad deal. You know what I mean? You feel me? But we have to be on that. We have to be on tomorrow, as in the future. My phone about to die in a couple of seconds. So listen, share this. You need to go and rewatch it. Hopefully it don't get flagged, but we're gonna discuss more about this. Just not today. I have a busy day. But like, start now though. Spend time in your future. So look, real quick, before I die, give me like 2 minutes, and I'm gonna put downloadable resources in here that's going to help you look into the future. All right. Thank you all. I appreciate y'all. All love, like, really. All right. So give me like, well, my phone finna die. So give me like 5-10 minutes. Come back to this live, or go to another one of the lives that I did talking about professional life, like your future workplace. There's downloadable resources there. Same thing. Same ones I'm gonna put in here. So go and download this Architect How to Build Your Future on Paper. It's free. Conquer Success Routine. Download that. It's free. You can also cop the new book, Show Up Different to the Workplace Employee Training Guide to a Successful Career. Like, it's like these resources will help you wherever you are to get to whatever